Hello and welcome to Kool Kordz. A friend of mine, David Perez from out Galicia, Spain, España, plays great drums. He plays with lots of great players in the Netherlands and in Spain, and also about to take over the world with his drums. He's on a couple of my albums. Check him out. He's such a good drummer. One thing you can also do is play the piano really well, and often in recording sessions. I was in a recording session with him 2 or 3 weeks ago. He just plays so good, and I often wonder why he doesn't just play the piano part as well as the drums in the recording that we're doing, because he's such a great piano player. Some would say better than I. So he taught me this great little lick that if you're going to play over C7, for instance, he was just playing this one. I don't know what he was playing. He was playing a beautiful ballad or whatever. Then he just started doing this, just something like that, and I was like, "Whoa, what is that?" Okay, and then I said to myself, "Okay, I'm going to practice that for the next couple of months and try and figure out what is actually going on." Okay, I figured it out. It's the C major 6th versus the G flat major 6th. It's this messianic, octatonic, 8-note scale, diminished scale if you will, just voiced. So for an F sharp, 5, 1, 6, 4, 3. Borderline pentatonic as well. So I figured out a couple of variations on this that I'll show you in a minute. It's also an expression of the dominance, the 4 dominant chords that you play in the diminished scale. A dominant, C dominant, E flat dominant, F sharp dominant. So if you're C7, you can do this. Groups of 4, or you already know your secondary dominants, so you're expressing these secondary dominants in sort of broken chord, arpeggiated fashion. So this is just for the C7. Obviously I've been working on the other ones as well. So that was groups of 4. Another great variation of that is to try groups of 5, and what I thought was you could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you get this sort of sound. You know this sort of sound. And you guessed it, this is 6. This is the variation for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Guessed it. No, you didn't guess it maybe, because 7, I was trying to figure it out. You could either do this. You could do 7 over the 2 chords, 4 for the first one, and then 3. Pretty cool. Or the other way, 3 and then 4. But you have to jump quite quickly there. So a 7 could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just from the 3rd, 5, 6, 1. And I was thinking about the relationship to other dominants as well. For instance, you could just play this over the A7, E flat 7, you could play this because it stays in the same secondary dominant, this sort of secondary dominant, family of dominants, Barry Harris. Sounds good, right? So if you know this, you actually can play over the A7 as well. So don't blame me, you know? Or even if that tune was in another key, going like, don't blame me, you know? Or, don't blame me. So thinking about the different groupings of these octatonic expressions, obviously you need to know your diminished scale as well. That's great. Think about, obviously, left hand. I used to really care about having really good left hand compared to the right, but to be honest, I just want a really good right hand, you know. My right hand still needs work, let alone the left hand. So still want the left hand can always catch up. I just want my right hand to understand some of these concepts before I really worry about it. But some other grouping ideas is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, then you come up with these chords, and you can do that over the other one. The same diminished. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know if it's jazz or Messiaen or what. It's just such a great sound. Of course, it sounds good in the upper register, sort of messianic style. So have fun with that lick. Play it in other keys as well. We'll see you next time on Kool Kordz. Any questions, let me know. Please subscribe. Happy practicing.